Yeah, man. So it's me again. I decided that was painful. Uh, I'm back and let's get into it. Honestly, let's just get into it. You know what you have to do first? Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Leave a like, leave a comment, just share the podcast with your friends. And yeah, do everything that you just gotta do, because I know you'll love it here because you keep coming back. And it's like, why are you coming back if you don't love it here? Am I your toxic ex? No, I'm not. So you love it here, and that's okay. I love that you love it here. You know, I don't necessarily love it here, but I love that you love it here. So yeah, so subscribe, leave a like, and do all the things. And of course, follow the socials at Backwoody Class Show for the podcast, and follow me personally at Demi_the creator for the podcast. Now let's get into this dance. Now, first things first. I hope you all enjoyed last week's episode, because not only did I serve, I mean I always serve and I eat at the same time, but my girl Marissa served and she ate and she gave. Come on, y'all gotta go pay some respects and go watch and listen to that episode like yesterday. Really go check that thing out, because that shit fire. So shout out to my girl Marissa for pulling through for the podcast. That was she was my first guest and I absolutely loved it. It was a great conversation. It was a great great topics. It was just really fire and all of that. So yeah, go check it out and leave a like and yeah, do all the things as usual. Now, second thing second, I know y'all are gonna notice there's only one angle for this episode. There's only one angle. I'm only gonna be giving one angle. I'm gonna be giving this angle, because I realized that y'all don't deserve another one, because I gave y'all 3 in the last episode. I gave y'all 3 angles. I was working. I was shooting shit. Y'all gotta pay respects to that. So today I have to just give one. Honestly, it's not because I'm kind of just lazy to actually set up the second camera, and I have classes in a bit. Well, not in a bit. I have classes in an hour-ish. Yeah, classes in an hour and 15 minutes or some shit. Wait, why am I in a hurry? I have time. What? I have time, but I have to leave in half an hour. That's why I have to leave in half an hour, and my episode is usually 20 minutes long. But I didn't want to set up a second camera, and also because editing is gonna be so hectic then and whatnot. It's let me just deal with one. Because right now I'm in getting back to school vibe. I'm a student again. Yeah, if you didn't know, I'm a student again. And Jesus Christ, it's so hot. Oh, in my bedroom, not actually outside. But yeah, I hope you guys are staying hydrated, and I hope you guys are doing your thing, and I hope you guys just being safe in everything. But yeah, with that being said, let's actually get into the podcast. And I realized, look, summer ended. We're back in school, but summer ended. But here's the thing though. Summer's outside. The sun is sunning. The heat it's giving. The legs are out. Let me not do too much this episode, actually. Let me behave myself. Let me behave myself. But the legs are out. And the baddies are baddying. The baddies are bad. Not in my uni. That's sad. But the baddies are baddying. I be putting y'all on the gram. Damn. Sometimes I be forgetting that y'all are my friends. I want to be yo, can I be the usher to your Kiki Palmer? You know, I'm just trying to slide to the DMs. Hey, what are you saying? I know you got a man, but I can be the man that does what you need. I can validate your feelings. I know your nigga ain't doing that, because you're always on the gram posting pictures. And the captions is always wild things. Your captions is crazy. So let me be the man who validates your feelings. Let me be the one who sees your pictures first. Let me be the one who takes them for you. But I digress. But yeah, you guys are eating all the looks up, and I respect and I love that for you all. But yeah, summer's giving outside. We're back in school, but school is not here. If you know what I mean. So yeah, I decided, let me actually get into the summer shenanigans that I missed. Because I've been said, I want to talk about some nonsense summer topics. Summer will be bringing out the stupid. It's my time to be stupid. It's my time to be stupid. Not everyday intellectualism, not everyday smart, not everyday brain. Some days let's be stupid. And you know what I decided? I decided to talk about a concept. Well, y'all in relationships have this problem. We the single niggas don't. But the idea of like, can you like pictures on the gram while you're in a relationship? Because let me tell you something, my friends eat. My friends are greedy motherfuckers. They are so greedy, they eat in every fucking post. And you don't want me to like it? That's crazy. I gotta show support for the girlies. I gotta show support to the niggas. I gotta show support to my people then. But on the topic of like, can you like pictures as a nigga? Because I don't think the galleys have this problem. Because I've never seen someone be like, oh, why did you like his picture? But as a nigga, as a man, as a man, why are you liking a woman's pictures? If you're in a relationship with another woman, ask yourself that question. But with that being said, with that being asked, that's what you guys to figure out. That's not what I'm here for. But with that being said, as a woman, why are you bothered that your man's is liking a picture of a gal? Like, are you insecure? Are you insecure? Just say that. If you're insecure, just say that. Just say you're insecure and let's call it a day. Because if you're insecure, then he gotta fix. Well, technically, you gotta fix your shit yourself. But like, then he has to reassure you and he has to make you feel better. Sometimes that means he has to stop liking pictures. But like, let's be for real. The internet was made to internet. The Instagram was made to Instagram. What are you on Instagram doing? Double tapping on cheeks pictures. Obviously, not me though. That's actually a very interesting thing as well. I haven't gotten cheeks on my Instagram in at least 2 years. And I don't know if like that's scary or if that's like depressing. I was like, damn, there really is no booty cheeks on my Instagram. That's crazy. But that's besides the point. I actually don't want booty cheeks because that should be distracting as fuck. That should be scary. Just scrolling. One day, just anime one post, the next post just ass. Like, madam, put that shit away. That's a felony. That's a felony. Where's your license for that truck? Go to jail, bro. But yeah, but that's the point. Yeah, if you're insecure, just tell your man that. Just be like, hey, you're insecure. Don't try to like play circles or play games. Like, and also it's kind of wrong to ask your man to stop liking pictures on the gram, even if it's because you're insecure. Because that's kind of weird. That's kind of boogie. Because if he asks you to like stop liking pictures of people, celebrities or whatever, people that make him insecure, whether you know them or not, that's also bookie. That's like, now he seems controlling. So like, that's literally what you're also doing. You're also being controlling because you're trying to control what your man does with his free time on his devices, on his social media account. And that's weird. Now you can have a conversation with him and be like, hey, why do you like pictures? And he can be like, yeah, I like pictures because X, Y, Z. And then you can make a decision if his reasons make enough sense for you to stay in said relationship. Leave! Leave! You don't have to stay. That's the thing. But to want him to change to make you feel more comfortable, that's a 50-50 gamble. Because what if he doesn't want to change? Because you can't expect someone to change simply because you want them to change. You can only expect someone to change if they want to change. This has to be an aspect of who he is that he's like, you know, I can do without. And whether he can do without it or not do without it, it's not anyone's place to be like, that's weird, like you're a bad person. Because like really liking pictures on social media is so harmless. Like it's just like double tap. Like literally sometimes I'm just like double tap. And I just double tap with shit. It just happens. And like I have to like go back and be like, I actually didn't like that. But like, yeah, that happens. So if the situation is that you're insecure, then just be like, hey, I'm insecure. And then you guys can have a conversation, get your reassurance. He can tell you like, yeah, I love you from my heart. You're the only woman that I want. You're the only woman that I need. And yada, yada, yada. And all the sweet nothings that niggas be saying. But then the reality of things, the actual reality of things, the psychology of things. Now I want you to peep in and I want you to lock in. Lock into what I'm about to say right now. The actual reality of things is that a lot of women in relationships don't want their male partners mostly. I don't know about the gal to gal things. I don't know about the WLW things. Can't really speak on that. Actually, I do know, but like I can't speak on that right now because like, yeah, I don't know, nigga. But yeah, I can't really speak on that. But I know how it be like in lesbian relationships as well, like women loving women relationships as well. But yeah, but essentially what I'm saying is a lot of women in relationships with men have a problem with their male partners liking pictures on Instagram. Not necessarily because it makes them insecure. There is a part of insecurity in that, 100%. There's a part of insecurity in that, but it's also actually, yeah, there is a part of insecurity in that, and a part of that, and a part of the thing that that insecurity stems from is because they think, at the very least they think that their man liking a picture of another woman on Instagram is an act of sexual objectification, because in a lot of these women's heads there is no instance, there is no way possible that that man liking that woman's picture is not sexual, or there's no attraction involved. Because a nigga could really like a picture. I need to stop saying nigga. I need to stop saying nigga. But a man could like a picture simply because the picture's fire. Because let's be for real, Instagram is for fire pictures. No one is posting bum ass pictures on the gram. Instagram is for the fire pictures. So it's like he could really be liking the picture because the picture's fire. But a lot of women have a problem with him liking that picture because they see it as inherently sexual. And then here's the thing. Here's where questions need to start being asked. Do you think him liking the picture is inherently sexual because deep down you liking a picture is inherently sexual for you, and now you're projecting what you do onto him? Because if that's the case, then your issue shouldn't be with him liking the picture. Your issue should be with who you are as a person, and you need to do the internal reflection that is needed to address the fact that you think, or that you yourself like pictures in an inherently sexual way. Because why are you viewing people, men, women, non-binary people, as sexual objects? Because that's weird. That's weird. Especially on the grams. That's weird. Why are you viewing people as being inherently sexual objects or inherently being sexual? Because people exist outside of sexuality every day, every second, every minute, whatever. So it's like, then you need to like reflect on yourself and be like, why do I view people as inherently sexual, and in cases like this, women? And you have to do the internal work to like get over that and to move forward as a person. Now the second possibility is that these women have an issue with their man liking the pictures because they think that their man, like, long sentence, these women think that long day. But yeah, these women think that their men, like their partners, liking pictures of women on the gram is inherently sexual because they think that their partners inherently view women as being sexual objects. Or at the very least, so essentially you think that that man only views women in a sexual way and is incapable of viewing women outside of being sexual objects. And if that's the case, then I think you should have a, actually you don't need to have a conversation with him, but ideally have a conversation with him and figure out if that's the case. And two, with or without the conversation, if it is the case that your man views women as being inherently sexual objects, why the fuck are you with him? Why are you with him? Leave! Go! Disappear. Go carry, go law. Amashi. Anything that cool, like. But yeah, but no. That aside, if your partner is a man that inherently views women as being sexual objects, and that's why you're so uncomfortable with him liking pictures on the gram, because you know that he views them as inherently sexual. Then leave him alone, because that is not a man you should be with, in my opinion. Go! That is not a good man. He's not a good man, Savannah. He's not a good man. And then I have a question for you. If you know all of this, why are you with him? If you know that he views women as being sexual objects, he sexualizes women on a daily, on a hourly, on a minutely, on a secondly long day. Why are you with him? Is it because you feel special? You feel like you're better than other women? Work on yourself. Reflect. Because the only ways that I can see that you being with him, despite knowing that he is misogynistic, because let's call it what it is, let's call a spade a spade. The only way that I can see you being with him and enduring said misogyny from him towards other women is because one, because you feel like, yeah, because you're his partner, and in that sense, he maybe, long shot, he maybe doesn't view you as only being a sexual object, but he's gotten to know you, he knows who you are, and he actually cares, and blah blah blah, and yada yada yada. That makes you feel worthy, or more worthy than other women, and makes you feel special, and you like that feeling of being quote unquote better than other women to him at the very least. And you don't want to leave because you value that feeling of being better than other women over the feeling of being with a partner who isn't misogynistic, or over, the lack of misogyny in your relationship. And I think that's a fucked up thing. Or secondly, you stay with him because whatever you get in this relationship, you deem to be more valuable than lack of misogyny. So I don't know, maybe this nigga's rich, maybe he's funny, maybe he is charismatic and whatnot, and yada yada yada. But regardless, I'll be very honest, whatever your reason is for staying in the relationship is honestly your reason. Like, it's not anyone's place to tell you to leave a man or to not leave a man, to leave a woman or to not leave a woman, to leave a person or to leave a person. It's not anyone's place. It's on you. It's your life. Live it how you want to. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing, be happy. Find happiness in whatever way, shape, or form you can. But reflect on yourself. Reflect on yourself. Like, think deeply. Because unless the man has explicitly stated or explicitly shown that him liking a picture on the gram or on Twitter or on TikTok or wherever it is, unless that man has explicitly and blatantly shown that act of double tapping on a post is an act of sexualization, then really and truly everything else is kind of on you. Whether it be that you're insecure, whether it be that you yourself view women or view people as being inherently sexual objects, or being objects of attraction, it's on you. And even in the case that he does blatantly show or states that liking the pictures is an act of sexual attraction, it's still to some extent on you, because why are you with that person? You gotta go. He gotta go. But yeah, fix up. Make sure to always self-reflect. Make sure to always look inwards before you direct outwards, because usually when you point a finger, you have at least 3 pointing back at you. So yeah, gotta do the inner work first before you can do the outer work. You gotta reflect on yourself first, because most of the times the issues are from within and not from without. Or with that being said, I gotta finish getting ready for school because I'm a student. And I'm glad I got to participate in the stupidity that is summer conversations on relationships. I love summertime, man. Summertime be bringing out the stupids. Summertime bringing out the crazies, and I love that. I love that for them, and I love that for me. I just love it for all of us. You know, it's like it's entertainment, and I love it here. But with that being said, guys, I'll see you again next week, and go check out the episode with Marissa. It's pretty long, I know. So for the next couple weeks, I'm gonna try to like have very short episodes so that then you can maybe divide up the episode with Marissa into small segments that you can listen to as you go on the weekly or something. Because yeah, I did a poll. I honestly wanted to make it 3 weeks long, like 3 episodes. To be honest, I wanted to make the Marissa episode into 3 episodes because then I don't have to like record for 3 weeks. Work smarter, not harder. But then I did a poll on the gram and on Twitter, but most people answered on the gram. Shit, I should have done one on TikTok actually. Long time, long day, long day. But yeah, I did a poll on on Instagram, and yeah, a lot of people said they wanted the episode to be in one go, so like the full hour long episode. And yeah, so I just had to like give what the people wanted, and yeah, so have fun. Have fun listening. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you guys like get something from it. And once again, shout out to my girl Marissa. Thank you so much for coming through. Absolutely loved talking to you, and it was absolutely fire. And with that being said, you guys know what you gotta do. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, wherever it is that you listen to. Leave a review for the podcast. Don't fly into my house. Yeah, there was a bird flying here. My door's open. Yeah, leave a review, leave a comment, leave a like, share the podcast with your friends, family, whatever it is, your enemies, you know, the ups. And yeah, follow the socials at Back OT Class Show on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And follow me personally at Damian_the_creator on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. And like always, I love you guys for tuning in. Thank you very much for tuning in and for all the support and love that y'all have really been showing. And I really appreciate it so much. And I'll see you guys again next week. Alright, ciao, ciao. Bye.